Islam. This is going to be a quick lesson. I just want to make a clear distinction between the word Indian and the term Native American. They're not the same thing. Native Americans are people born on the continent America. To go deeper, the Native Americans typically found in reservations that you think of when you hear the word Native American. Okay, these people are what we would call $5 Indians. They are not the Indians. The Indians are what we would call Mers or Moors. Moor, Mer, Indian, they're kind of all interchangeable, as well as the word Asiatic. Us Moors on the American continent, us Moors on the American continent would be called the Northern Asiatics. All right, with that out the way, we're gonna hop into the Holy Quran. We're gonna hop into it. On page 56 at the bottom, it says, "The fallen sons and daughters of the Asiatic nation of North America need to learn to love instead of hate, and to know of their higher self and lower self. This is the uniting of the Holy Quran of Mecca for teaching and instructing all Moorish Americans, etc." Okay, so the biggest takeaway I wanted you to get from that was that we were called the Northern Asiatics. Okay, and another word is just more, just to be put quite simply. So we're going back to our favorite history book, Ancient and Modern Britons, written by David McRitchie, written in 1881. All right, we're flipping to page 276, and what we read at the bottom is, "Now, this is distinctly an encampment of gypsies or of Lapps or Northern Asiatics or North Americans." So there you go. Now you know our prophet was indeed a prophet. He knew exactly what he was talking about when he said that this is our lineage and this is who we are. He was more than just on point. Okay? So going to page 277 at the bottom, what we read is, "Compare English cot, coat, or cottage. Also Gaelic cot, cota, a cottage. Cota, a coat, a petticoat. The radical meaning of this word would seem to be, quote unquote, something that covers or encloses. In its Gaelic sense of a covering for the body, it is found among the, quote unquote, Moors of North America." I'm going to just pause right there. So there we go. We seen the word Moor being associated with the word Northern Asiatic, North American. As so we've seen all these things. Now I'm going to flip to some government papers. I want y'all to see some law real quick. All right. So we're going to flip to the Clinton Lamont Montgomery versus the state of Indiana. All right. I'm going to skip down where it reads, "In other words, on June 6th, 1848, a Supreme Court decision read by Theo H. McCaleb, a judge, declared that the United States does not own the land of the ancient mound builders of North America, much more than 1 million square miles of land. Moors are the title holders. The titles are El, Bay, Day, Al, and Ali, translated as the 5 civilized so-called Indian tribes." I'm going to read them: Choctaw, Washita, Cherokee, Chickasaw, Creek, Muskogee, Seminole, Yamasee. I continue. "Also, the court declared the lawful landowners are the heirs of Henry Turner, Washita Moors, Mers, Mississippi Band of Choctaw Nation." Okay, so now you're seeing exactly what I'm talking about. That the Indians that were here in North America are really Moors. Okay? Native Americans, which you've been shown in this Pocahontas type imagery, that's not real. Okay? That's not what was going on. We had civilization here. They don't want you to over and under and understand that we were a civilized people. We are the 5 civilized Indians, okay? Indian tribes, okay? Now I'm going to go online. I'm going to type in 1935 Delaware Revised Code 2631 Section 9 Moors. And it reads, in 1935, Delaware Revised Code 2631 Section 9 equates quote-unquote Moors as quote-unquote Indians. It commits to providing funding for school teachers separate from quote-unquote white schools and quote-unquote colored schools. It was during these times that many interchanged Moor with Indian. Boom! There you go. So just a quick overview. The word Indian and the word Moor are pretty much interchangeable. However, we're telling you out of our own mouths, out the lion's own mouth, we're Moors, baby, okay? Don't call us Indians, we're Moors. But, yes, we are the so-called Indians. Native Americans are $5 Indians, okay? Look into that. Find out why that's the case. But, that's all I have for you besides this blessing. Be blessed.